Lovelies, and welcome back. You're here with Marie. I'm not saying Marie's gel nails because I have a few haul videos on some of the art supplies that I have bought, and I wanted to show you because I do know there's little bits and pieces where I've shown you what I have been doing. So today I wanted to do a quick video so you can actually see. I'll go around because I have some of them up on the walls. There's one that's not 100% finished, but I'll explain that when I get to it. So I thought you'd like to share the journey with me in seeing what I have been doing when I haven't been doing nails, other than losing weight. So I hope you enjoy, and I'm just going to pause the camera, grab my camera, and I will take you first off between the two behind me. This one over here with the dragon with the crystal ball, I have a piece of MDF that is being spray painted black. I have a big can of some gloss spray, and that one's actually going to Taylor. Nick and I have something else different planned, and I will show you what I've been doing with that. So I'll see you back in a second. Okay guys, welcome back. Let's start with the first one I did, which is the dragon and the Pegasus, and there's a castle. So I'm going to come in a little bit closer so you can see bit by bit the work. This took me about 2 weeks to complete. And I will be taking it down. I'm going to go put it in Nick's room here in the house. And there's my Christmas present from Taylor. Yummy fireman. I need to change. We're not in February anymore. Oops. So this one is the dragon I was telling you about. It's a real shame that the gel pens aren't coming through. There's some gel pens in it with some glitter. So his scales are all glittery, the crystal ball's glittery, the sword's got that glittery effect, and so have the jewels. I'm really happy with how my stained wax window turned out. I hope that some of the glitter turns up. The ring's gorgeous. So I was really happy with the way that dragon turned out. So my next poster that I've done is, it's a gnome village, and I'm actually sending this to a very close friend of mine for her kids. And like this little gnome here, I've got Taylor's name on the book. The kids' names are on the letters. And this one here is Auntie Marie, because they call me Auntie Marie. But see this little girl up here that's not coloured in? That's for one of the... I've taken a photo and their mum's printed it out. So that's the eldest daughter. That's going to be mum. That's going to be the brother, and that's the other middle child. She's a little girl. And then like that one's Nick, and I've done Nanny and Poppy, and I've got a few other people I'm going to put it in it. But what I've called it is a loving community is needed to raise children, and I've just put that it was made with love for by Auntie Marie and the date, and I've also questioned who's in your community. So I'll just start back up here. Sorry if I'm making you a little seasick. It is so busy. These silver ferns I did for New Zealand. Not that they're New Zealanders, but I didn't want a hell of a lot of green in it, or it was going to be too much green and brown and oranges and reds, so I wanted the silver ferns in it. So then we'll move more over this way. And I'll go slowly, you can pause because there's lots of little things in here. And yes, people have commented on my tortoise colour. My tortoise is that colour. I googled it. When you think of tortoises, you think of greys and browns and stuff, and because there's so much of those colours, earth tones in it, I looked for a different colour tortoise. So I think him and the frog came out really, really well. Okay, but there are so many, like there's a butterfly there and a little worm coming out the door, and there are just so many little fine details in it. I had a lot of fun doing that. Next we have this turtle, and it's on a God, I can't think at the moment, sorry, brain fart. It's on a felt background, so he's really, really cute. But if you come up close, there's the sun and flowers and palm trees and sky and sea. So I'm really happy with the way my turtle came out. Then I got a shell, and I got an orca. Now these three all came together, and I got them off of Amazon. I can't remember the company's name, but they're awesome. And then we have the tiger that you will see in another one. He's awesome. Now I've shown you something in my welcome back video very similar to this. This was actually done with Derwent watercolour pencils. I was giving them a go. I actually like the watercolour one better than this one, but it's mixed. Who likes what? So I'm just going to use my oil paint easel that I've had for years just to put this one on. Taylor got this from Big W for $10, this one, and I've coloured it all greys as it's supposed to be Tig Tigs, and the little square off the corner I've knocked off and it's sitting on the floor. That was done with all markers. So were the black felt ones, they were all markers, and the three posters were a mixture between my Polychromos Vapor Castels, my Prismacolor pencils, my Lyrica pencils, so they're a mixture. So I have a video where I show you the first adult colouring book that I started with. It's in one of my haul videos, so I'm not going to grab that one out and show you, but I am going to show you my Games of Thrones one, which I've been working on. Very quickly. I had some problems with some bleeding through. What bled through was these metallic pencils I have from Derwent, which I wasn't overly impressed about. But anyway, I went online and googled Games of Thrones and googled their family crests, because they do give you a little blurb. You can pause it if you want to read it, but it's not entirely helpful. So I have to say this is one of my favourite ones. I haven't finished this one yet, as you can tell. So if you look up the top, you'll probably get what these are going to be, and I've got to do the wood in grain in that. So this is the last emblem I have to do, and then we go into the drawings. And I'm a bit of a stickler. I like to start at the beginning. I can't if I start colouring my favourites, I won't come back to the ones that aren't so much my favourites. Okay, so this is my little stash. I have Millie Murat's Tropical Wonderland, her Wild Savannah, and I have her Animal Kingdom, and that's the deluxe edition. That's the colouring book I first started with. I have Anamorphia, Magical Christmas, Enchanted Forest, Secret Garden, Lost Ocean, Magical City, and then I have the artist editions, a couple of them. So that's my little stash. There's only 2 books I'm actually working on at the moment. Okay, so this is one of my watercolour sketchbooks. I'm going to try markers and some pencils on it and see how it goes, but you can probably see the first design, and it's a little wrong. First time drawing cars, and this one's wrong. So what I've done is, these are cars we have owned. So this one is the Landau. There's a newish GT behind it. It's a Ford GT. That's a WRX that was painted in Harlequin paint, so it shifts from golds, greens, purples and blues. It was a really nice car. This is a Toyota Celica, and that's my old house that I grew up in Kingston, in Brisbane with. That's a Mustang, and then I have grabbed, this is one of the first cars. So that's this colour photo of Celica. This is an XD, Ford XD that we've owned. There it is again. This is a GT that we have restored. So that's what it looked like. And we sold it because I was pregnant with Taylor and we had to sell it. So as you can see, it's a very, very young photo there, but there's a picture of the Rex. I'm not doing the HSV Commodore. So what I've done is, with this, just removed my baking paper. So I hope my pencil, they seem to be okay. So this is a first car, and it's a hard top. These 2 LTDs were actually, we use them, I don't know, there it is, you didn't get to see it. That's actually our wedding photo. So the one in behind was red and this one was gold, and our reflection in the paint. So I've got to fix up a few things. That's why I haven't started it. Like I said, I've never drawn cars. So then the X8 GT is there. I need to redo the XD, rub it out and start again. The Celica, and I've just got to rub out this part of the bumper. So that's the WRX, the Mustang, the Landau and the GT. So I'm going to give this a go. I'm just going to make, like I said, a few little alterations to it, and then I'll start colouring it in, and I'm going to use the first one to get my colours right and that. And this one I will send to the same family as my gnomes are going to. But what I'm doing is I'm having a practice, I'm having a go, because Nick wants me to do his car for him. So Guys, I hope you've enjoyed the look into my art, some of my art stuff I've been doing. And until next time, keep safe and let me know if you want to see more, because like I said, I have some haul videos I'm going to put up of all the art supplies I had been buying and stuff. But let me know if you want to see more. Till next time, keep safe.